Firstly, I want to say thank you so much for 100 subscribers. I know a lot of you are from Twitter, so hi again. Some of you are from Instagram. And if you're one of the people that just found me here, you're a rare one. But thank each and every one of you. I truly appreciate it. Alright, on to the matter at hand. My goodness gracious. Now, wasn't this just the most utterly soul-crushing, horrendous experience this week? I am unbelievably tired after this one. The image is nearly 5,000 by 3,000 pixels at 300 dpi. I don't know why I decided it would be a fun little thing to torture myself for the past 2 days, but that's just how I was feeling apparently. Let me make it abundantly clear that I am not incredibly proud of this result. As some of you may know, up till this point, Technoblade has been my go-to design for techno. But then I got to thinking about how anime techno was originally how I was going to portray him before I just took a leap of faith with the animal form for the first time. So I wanted to see what could have been. Now, this wasn't my first time drawing him. People on my Instagram may have seen my unfortunate first attempt that I have now decided to hide away from the world forever. They also got to witness me writhing in pain during the whole process of making this. Mistakes were made. Many, many mistakes. And I somehow convinced myself that these shortcomings were because the canvas was not large enough. You can imagine what I did next because of that thought process. You see, the eyes are my favorite part of painting, but my brush can only get so small. So I would feel rather irritated when I couldn't make these small details in rendering the eye like I usually would with other pieces. The show-stopping 10,000 IQ solution to this problem? Not to tone it back for once. It was to keep making the canvas bigger until I could make those little shapes that I loved so much. But you want to know something really interesting about being able to finally make those tiny little details in something as small as an eye? You then get the responsibility of dealing with the rest of the image in the same amount of detail. Fantastic! My soul has been crushed to dust. Everywhere I look, I can see every flaw in beautiful HD. And with that, the hours passed and I now exist outside of the time continuum. You may have noticed that I returned several times to Techno's face, and that's because I couldn't draw it. So I gave up and used a mask to hide it away. It made me want to cry, watching his character design get so derailed. The only thing that I may have enjoyed from this interpretation is probably his hair. I could see myself drawing that hairstyle again. If I could pick out an ongoing mood for this entire ordeal, it would be confused fury. I cycled through a dozen different brushes, and likewise the texture of the image changed maybe 10 different times. I guess the sheer size of it all just felt so daunting that I couldn't bring myself to sit down and focus on one area. I already have a bad habit of hopping all over the canvas without leaving anything finished, but today I just felt like a piece of popcorn swimming in a pool of hot oil and water trapped under a pot lid. I can't believe I subjected myself to this wither skull purgatory once again. The symmetry tool has also made its reappearance. Besides the many frustrations, I do like the overall aesthetic of the finished piece. I really enjoy pictures that have this kind of cool blue-pink aura. And that's all I have to say, now that I've released a bit of my fury. If you liked listening to me cry internally, or enjoy what you're seeing, you can go ahead and subscribe, and you'll know when the next one comes out. Isn't that grand? Anyways, I'll see you around.